All right. 251 YouTube Live yoga routine. And again, I'm in my so-called yoga studio. I went from my garage to the studio. And I want to introduce Zoe. Say hi, Zoe. That's the family dog. So yesterday, I talked about commitment, and we've been staying on the subject of commitment. And I explained how commitment is, in a roundabout way, an energy. And we take the word commitment and we place it on that energy. And what we're really doing is committing. And it's beyond the word. I mentioned that regardless if you're aware of it or not, you are committed to doing something. We talked about paying rent, paying electric bill, phone bill, so on and so forth. And no matter if you're doing these perfectly, like on time or not, you're still committing to doing something. So today, what I want to talk about is picking one thing, something small, and committing to doing it. It could be paying the rent on time, which is sometimes difficult because the way one's paychecks might come in might be difficult. So I wouldn't do that one. Electric bill, I wouldn't really do that one. I would pick something simple. Maybe one bill, or maybe it's just taking out the trash the night before. Trash day. Something that small. And you do it all the time. Because then what happens, since you're realizing you're committing to these things, regardless if you're doing them so-called great or not, you're picking one thing and you're sticking to that one thing. So trash day, where I used to live, was on Thursday. I could have picked that and said, you know what, every night I'm going to make sure the trash is out for Thursday morning. So every night, on Wednesday night, I'm going to put the trash out. Not at a specific time, just the night before. And what happens is you're tapping into this energy of committing, the energy that we label with the word committing. And just stick with that. You are committing. Even if you don't think you're that type of person, you are committing to certain things. Going to work, paying the rent, paying the electric bill, phone bill, whatever it may be. Eating, something simple like that. Well, you have to eat. But no, you don't. You don't have to eat. You think you do, but you can starve yourself if you want it. So you're committing in some way, and yoga is just making you realize, hey, I am doing these things, and I am the energy of commitment. Now I'm going to take one small thing and really commit to it. You just continue. You don't add. You don't think, hey, what I'm going to add later. Just stick to that. All this other stuff will happen. So today we're just going to continue to do our sitting meditation for 2 minutes, where we're focusing on the breathing, thinking of nothing else but the breathing. Your mind will wander, and when you realize your mind wandered and you're not thinking about your breathing, you're focusing on your breathing, you just you just gently bring your focus back to the breathing. And remember, in yoga, there's no you, there's no focuser. So those notions dissolve and become the focusing. Or you bring your focus to the tip of the nose and you watch the air go in and out. Remember, you're already breathing automatically. So you're focusing and you're watching yourself breathe. You're not controlling it. You're just watching it. Then the you dissolves, the watcher dissolves, and you become watching. So let's go ahead and begin. And remember to watch your breathing with the belly When you're focused on the belly, when you inhale, the belly expands with air. When you exhale, the belly goes in. You're just watching that. Then you dissolve, the watcher dissolves. You become the watcher. So let's go ahead and begin. 2 minutes and just watch yourself breathe. Bring your palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Go ahead and stand up. Keep your awareness on the breathing, even as you stand up. Everything's part of the yoga routine. We're going to the mountain pose. Feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can, and each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. You're lengthening up and letting the bones sit on top of each other, finding that stability that allows the skeleton to just stand. And what's letting that skeleton stand, that stability transfers to the mind and letting the mind become stable. And in a roundabout way, that stability is what links the mind and body to become one, which is yoga. Remember, you're still focusing on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push your arms out, up and back. Inhale, it's the first stretch. So nice and easy. Then exhale, inch forward from the lower back. You're going to fall into ragdoll. The ragdoll, the arms are dangling, the head is dangling. No tension anywhere. Just let the body fall where it falls. Letting go. If you feel any tension, you're aware of the tension. Try to let it go. If not, you're just aware of it. You're not focused on it. You just focus 100% on the breathing. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. You'll arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can. And then exhale. As you exhale, you pull yourself in and down, push all the air out, all the air leaves, get all the air out. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can, focusing only on the breathing. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. And then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And again, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, push all the air out. And the last one, arch the back, raise the head. Inhale. Then exhale, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, push all the air out. And then keep yourself pulled in and down, foreheads to the knees. And just let go of the breathing, watching yourself breathe, letting yourself breathe. So when you inhale, the belly swells with air. It pushes you out of the pose slightly. Let yourself be pushed out. When you exhale, you go back into the pose. You're aware of that subtle movement. You're not focused on it, but you're aware of it. Becoming aware of subtleness. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're aware of the subtle things that are happening around you. The left leg is back into a low lunge. With a low lunge, stop the foot to the floor in the back. Knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arched, head is up. And the focus is on the breathing. 100% focus on the breathing, letting the you dissolve, the focuser dissolves. You become the focusing. And you're becoming one with the pose. So although you're trying to get in the pose, once you're into the pose, you accept where you are, let go, you become one with the pose. Almost like there's no effort. And curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge just for a second or so. Then downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight. Tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, or they're into the floor. You are pushing into this pose. Let the head dangle, no tension to the neck. And although you're pushing into it, you're becoming one with the pose. You're settling, accepting, and focusing on the breathing. It's almost like you're not pushing, no effort. Once you're settled, there's no effort. You're becoming one with the pose. Now, of course, there may feel like there's effort. You can't let it go completely. Just accept and just focus on the breathing. And slide into the upper dog, drop down to the knees and the chest. You slide up, out. If you can't do the upper dog, go down to small cobra. Bring the chest off the floor. The palms are touching the floor, but you're not using them. You're not pushing up. You're pulling up. You're using the back muscles, which are pull muscles. And just focus on the breathing. Thinking of nothing else but of the breathing. And then back to downward dog, pushing into it. Arms are straight, legs are straight, tailbones to the ceiling, heels are towards the floor, they're into the floor. And you are pushing into this pose. But you only push to the spot right before you feel like, hey, I shouldn't go any further. Find that spot, settle, accept, focus on the breathing. And wherever you are, push a little bit more. If you feel like you shouldn't, then don't. You listen to your body, listening to yourself. Ultimately, what you're learning is to listen to yourself. Trust yourself. So when you're off the yoga mat, you're doing the same thing. Learning to listen to yourself, trust yourself. And then bring the left foot up between the hands. Low lunge with a low lunge. Top the foot to the floor in the back, knees to the floor, hips are square, pushing forward diagonally. Back is arching, head is up. And just focus on the breathing. Accept where you are. Once you're settled, you accept and just focus on the breathing. Not trying to be somewhere, not judging yourself. The pose does not dictate whether you feel opened or not. This is a mindset that you're learning on the yoga mat. So when you're off the yoga mat and you're in a situation where you're feeling closed, if you accept where you are, then your mind will open and you'll see ways out. Or it'll allow you to reinterpret your situation and you'll think, hey, this job is awesome. Or this is awesome. It's all a mindset. Now high lunge, curl the toes under the back, knee goes up, high lunge, leg as straight as you can get it. And then move into the standing forward bend. Palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down. Get all the air out. Once all the air leaves, you release. And just watch yourself breathe. Again, in yoga, there's no you. There's no watcher. Those are thoughts, collections of thoughts of you and the watcher. Let that dissolve. You become the watching. The palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Then exhale, turn the palms out. Push the air down and out. Look at my phone. Now I'm going to do one more sun salutation. We're going to move through them a little bit faster, not too much. This time, when you're opening up in a pose, inhale as much as you can. And then we're going to stay in the pose and just focus on the breathing, watching yourself breathe. And the counter pose, so an open pose, is the closed pose. And we'll close up, exhale all the air out, all the air leaves. And then you release and just breathe, watching yourself breathe. Remember, you're already breathing automatically, so you're just watching that. Feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, so toes as wide as you can. Each toe touches the floor one at a time. Knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed. We're going to do the coffee pose. Want to say hi, Dina? Yeah. That's my wife. She's going to work this early. Palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly forward from the lower back. Go nice and easy in the poses. Standing forward bend, palms to the calves, elbows into the sides of the legs. Pull yourself in and down, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And then just release the breathing and watch yourself breathe. Left leg is back into a low lunge, opening up, feeling open, inhaling as much as you can. Inhale, inhale, and then go ahead and release. And watch yourself breathe. And downward dog, exhale, get all the air out, all the air leaves, pushing into it. And then release and watch yourself breathe. Upward dog, slide into upward dog, jump down to the knees and the chest, you slide up. Inhale. Inhale as much as you can, and then release. And watch yourself breathe. Downward dog, exhale, get all the air out, all the air leaves. And then release the breathing and watch yourself breathe. The left foot is up between the hands into a low lunge. Inhaling. Inhale as much as you can. Then release the breathing. Just watch yourself breathe. Then standing forward bend, pull yourself in and down, get all the air out. All the air leaves. Let it release. Watch yourself breathe. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Palms out, push your down and out, exhale. And go to mountain pose. Remember, mountain pose, feet are shoulder width apart, toes go up, spread the toes as wide as you can, each toe touches the floor one at a time, knees are bent, hips are tilted, arms are relaxed, shoulders relaxed. We have two more sun salutations, but this time we're going to move into them faster. So you're going to focus on the breathing, 100% focus on the breathing. The you dissolves, focuser dissolves, and become the focusing. So when you're opening up, you're inhaling as much as you can. When you close up, you're exhaling. That's how the sun salutations are designed. Inhale, exhale, and it links to the movement of the body. And what happens is sun salutations become a form of a moving meditation. So just focus on the breathing. I'll lead you through them. Mountain pose. No cursing. It's just Thursdays. My wife is in the back. Because she has to go to work. It is what it is. Yoga, acceptance. I don't care. Or maybe Fridays too. I don't know. I think it's just Thursday. So just focus on the breathing. So begin in mountain pose, palms together, thumbs to the heart center. Push the arms out, up and back. Inhale slowly. Then exhale, hinge forward, standing forward bend. Get all the air out, push all the air out. Left leg's back. Low lunge, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot is up between the hands. Inhale, upward. Low lunge. I don't know what I'm doing. Exhale. Standing forward bend, get all the air out. Palms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, standing forward bend, get all the air out. Left leg is back, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot is up, inhale, upward dog. I'm sorry, low lunge. Standing forward bend, exhale. Arms together, reach out, up and back, inhale. Exhale. And then back to mountain pose. Just focus on the breathing. Watching yourself breathe. Letting the notion of you and focuser dissolve, become focusing. Stay here just a little bit longer. So just watch yourself breathe. Palms together, thumbs apart, some center. Namaste. That's it. So that's number 251. I think it's 251. And I will see you tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time. So namaste, peace and love.